Hello there, back outdoors again. So today we're on my Ego. Somebody asked me and keeps asking me when I'm out in the woods, which is your favourite knots and stuff like that. And they never seem to have the time, or I don't have the equipment on me to show them the knots. I can tell them, but it's not necessarily easy to do. So I thought I'd make a video of it because I haven't done a video of my favourite knots. I'm going to try to do this on my camera. Well, I always video on my camera, but trying to video close up is a bit difficult with it. You're on a stand hanging from a branch at the moment, so let's see if we can get this done. So my three favourite knots is this, what I call the simple loop knot. I'll take a piece of rope that I've pre-hung in the trees, and I'll show you simply. That is the simple loop knot, just like anybody else does. I have this on every bit of string, rope, cordage that I have with my equipment, because they're easy to reach out, hook on a branch, something like that, and then tension the other end with a normal knot or whatever I'm going to tighten it up with. So the easiest way to do that is just to have a loop there, simple, pull it, tighten a circle, just like you're doing an everyday normal knot, and that will be on the end of all my equipment. Without too much tension, it's dead easy to undo. Otherwise it's not so easy to do. Another useful bit of that is I'll show you a picture of how I use the knot on the end, not just the loop. There you go, making do. Right, so the Pheromond hitch is a sliding hitch. It's very similar to the prusik knot, and how we do it is you go lead end, cross over, and then the whole knot loop goes under the guideline. So now you're going to go, the loop will go through once, twice, 3 times. Now you can do this once, twice, or 3 times, but if you want a good friction, you've got to pull the loop through the centerpiece and tighten the whole thing up. Just pull it that way and pull on the lead end. I'm pretty sure you can see that. Let me check the camera. Oh, perfect, yes. Sorry about having the sun behind me, but we have to make do. Right, so this is now in place, and all you're going to do is you're going to pull along the line that you want to tighten. Turn it this way a bit, and you can see the loop is relatively loose. This is tight, and you've got a tail end there. Now if you don't want that to catch on something and like come undone, because it will just come undone like that, do it again, fold it around so your tail end is underneath your loop. You go down, around once, around twice, around, get some more tension, 3 times, and it should look like that, snakes rolling around at either side. When you go over the 3rd time, you're underneath the tail end, a loop comes through that loop, simple loop, and you pull it tight. And you pull this, the tail end, tight as well, and then you can pull right across and tighten it, and that will stay tight. I hold my tarps up with that all the time. I adjust my peg lines like that all the time. Like I said, if you wanted to do, if you were worried, if you're worried about this loop coming undone and this one failing in maybe bad weather, you could put a little stick through, pull it tight. I'm sure you've all seen Ray Mears and the others doing things like that to stop that coming undone. Now that is an evolution, I think, of the Evenk hitch and the prusik knot together, because they just come undone and they're no longer tied together. Right, so the next knot I refer to as the knot locker, because it uses the knot to lock it in place. And this is basically, as you can see, what we've got about 6 foot or so, 2 meters of doubled line with a famous loop there again on the end of everything. So that's whatever length you want to make it, you make it. You can make it 6 inches, 12 inches, whatever. I use this type of mechanism to hang my hammocks, and it makes it really adjustable, because you can have it sitting there and you can hook things on the end of it either way. So this is how it works basically. You drop it over there, you've got a knot here and a knot there. We'll do it higher up so you can yeah, let's turn your chair. So again, we're back to the knot locker, and all you're going to do is open a gap, put the end line through and engage a knot underneath another knot. Then you pull the end that you need the weight on, and you can put as much weight on there as you dare. If the rope was able to hold my body weight, I would swing from it, but I don't think that rope would hold my weight, maybe 40-50 kilos, but it's definitely not going to hold my fat bum. Right, so then to undo that, all you do is pull it through itself and it comes undone. Yep, just like that. Separate it. Once again, you open the gap and knot in the gap. You put the end you don't want weight on through the hole, and then you put tension on it, and you got all that weight on there. That's the knot locker, and it's as simple as you can get it. So that's the 3 knots, my favourite knots shown: the simple loop knot, the Pheromond hitch knot, and the knot locker. Now they seem very simple. Obviously the Pheromond hitch is a little bit more difficult, but it's not hard. Alright bud, so take care and happy camping.